be back in a minute. The device has outlasted its purpose. It's time to take it apart and hide the pieces.
Hello, I'm Jeff Bloodrain, and welcome to Final Cut Death on the Silver Screen. So, this is one of many games I've had on my wish list for a while on Steam, and like many other games that I've just started, didn't play it at the risk that it would get blipped out with games like Captivating the Dark Side Detective. But, here we are, playing it finally. This is a 6-part limited series, and this is the first game in this limited series, so Final Cut will probably be over quick as it began. 20 years later. Are we going to be investigating that awkward,
This is NBS Evening News. Messages of condolence have been flooding into Princeton, New Jersey since early this morning when the death of Morton Wolfe was announced to the world. A filmmaking giant who created both classic movies and scientific inventions of great national value, Morton Wolfe died of apparent heart failure at the age of 64.
jeez.
Wolfe is survived by his 2 children. Authorities have not been able to properly inform his son Frederick, who disappeared at the time of his father's death.
Usually when something like this happens, it usually is redirected back at the family, as they're always the prime suspect. No, I've already played enough of these games. I didn't mean to click yes. Dang it. The button is jammed. Oh, now it's not jammed. Ooh, we got a button. Can we lock out of inventory? Alright, our first time doing this. So we need a quarter ring, balloon, letters, watering can, a postcard, 2 wings, a piece of tin, 3 keys, a pineapple, drops, a cog, and a fish. Here's a creepy doll. So, yes, tutorial, I get it. I didn't mean to click yes. I need something to cut this wire. A key. There's the key right there, but we need something to cut the wire. Alright, so we need the quarter wing, we need a ring, we need one more wing. Hey, another key and drops. I didn't picture the drops. Is that what we needed to get? Now we just need another wing. Alright, what's our prize? Prize. Me what prize? The quarter wing. Okay, so there's nothing else we can look at. No, but we can listen to an annoying crow. New objectives. I need to get inside the father's mansion. I don't know why it pointed me here, but okay. Kitty! Nasty aren't you? I bet you miss my father. A new maid is needed to tend to the wolf estate and Master Morton himself. On May 15th, 1946, in Princeton, New Jersey. That's when this game takes place, huh? We can't lock up the inventory? That's dumb. So I'm thinking we need to go this way. Hey, it's a peel bug. Ding dong! Let me in, dig it! That is a really creepy lifelike.
Welcome, Madam Wolf. I'm glad you finally arrived. Authorities still haven't found Master Frederick. Please accept my sincere condolences for your father's death.
I like how it started out like live action-y AI or something like that, and then went straight into the game character.
You'll want to visit your father's
It was
study.
creepy though.
I'm sure you remember. It's the room on the upper floor, to your left. I've looked for the key everywhere, but there doesn't seem to be one. Your father locked the door with one of his own intricate locks.
The maid must be moving things around to accommodate Father's memorial guest. I'll have to move these crates to get to the West Hall. East Hall, and then the West Hall's that way. This door should be led to the editing room. But part of the padlock is missing. I know this type of lock. Father showed me once how it works. A quarter of one of the things is missing. The Three Pirates! The Three Pirates, even though this wasn't Father's most famous movie, it was his personal favorite. So we just looked at that for what reason? Poor mother. She contracted paranoia and died so young. Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce it. This one is from a period when Father was working for the military. Morton Wolf prescription. It looks like somebody tampered with Father's medical prescription. Birth date 0508 1882. Jeez. My brother Frederick went missing right after the announcement of Father's death. I so wish he was here for me now. I have to find him.
The contraption on the study door might be the key to unlocking it. I'm afraid I can't be of any further assistance to you. The contraption on the study door might be the key.
When playing minigames, the question mark will provide instructions. The skip button can be used. Yeah, I already know that, freak. How are we supposed to... rotate the rings to align the color jewels so that the jewel Holder is the same color as the jewel in the quarter circle. There's only one winning combination. How am I supposed to remember all that? Should I take a... I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Oh, that was easy. I just randomly started clicking. And we are in the room, farthest stay. So let's go check out the East Hall real quick. Oh no, it's spooky! I can't believe what happened for that. It's too dark. Really? I thought it was too dark. Oh no, flashbacks. What happened? Where am I? I feel so dizzy. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that's her dad. What's that on his desk? I've never seen it before. Can't look. Oh. Who remembers those little pencil sharpeners right there? Nope, it's just a creepy statue mannequin.
And your brother won't be either. If you want to see him alive, then find your father's projector. He separated it into 8 parts and hid the pieces all over the mansion. Only you know this place as well as he did.
What? Father murdered? And now the villains got my brother? What am I going to do? But I get a feeling our brother might be behind everything. Leave it to father to combine 2 of his loves, lock systems and cards. Thumb trope machine. It's father's invention using Thauma tropes, one of the oldest systems for displaying moving pictures. Simple cardboard circles with images on both sides rotate very fast to fool the eye. Yeah, and I think we're missing one too. Alright, we need a square frame. Square frame camel. Bottles, light switch, umbrella, floor lamp, propeller, clover, 3 clovers, a typewriter, 2 candles, and a movie projector. Alright, just need a square frame, the umbrella, the propeller, and 2 candles. You know, it's funny, I looked at that and didn't even think about it. The propeller's right here, but I don't know how to get it. If that's even the correct one. Oh, that was the wrong propeller. I knew it. We get a switch for the East Hall. That must not need to be switched on. All right then. Oh, it goes right there. I knew it would go down here. Yay, light! Oh, we got 10 lights to find. Woohoo! Okay, so we can go. I almost said the laundry room. We can go to the library. And the East Hall end. What's this? Studio 2! Those studio posters remind me of happy childhood times. I'll have to look in the studios for clues to Frederick's whereabouts. And we got 1 of 3 small garden blocks. A metal card. It's stuck. I can't pull it out with my fingers. Why would you want to? I'll look in. How do I? The theater door is locked. Really, I thought it was locked. Studio 1! My father's private movie set. But I bet it's still as convincing as I remember. So they... Ooh, mouse. Mouse toy. Really? We need a code. I need a passcode if I want to enter father's music room. So he did everything in his mansion, huh? To open this door, I need to use the keyboard and enter the passcode. No, really? I just figured that out on my own. And I found, cards. Now we gotta look for cards. Alright, let's go to the library. So we can look here. Let's see. I remember he brought a couple of locks using a bookshelf full of books. Quite ingenious. I bet the missing letter T is my first clue. My father bought this globe at an auction. He wanted it for his library because of the zodiac symbolism. And now we got a pair of pincers. So we can look at this. And now we got an unshot petal, which we could probably shop in for the study. And we just ripped out a page. To make smoke petal, you will need sugar. Really? Is that what it actually is used? Posta something nitrate, also known as saltpeter. Okay, whatever. Alright, so we need to go... right here. Oh, come on, you can do it, yay! And now we got a spade. That is just terrifying. I always hated these ones because they'd always break my freaking pencil. Now we got paper. Okay. I made a terrible mistake. I thought it was love, but it was lust. I am not a man, I am a cheater. Now we got sticky tape. Oh, and we got more of these, so we need to find a house, a gramophone arm, butterfly, a gramophone, 2 tickets, stitches, books, mechanical fan, a goblet, an antique clock, a globe, and a lighter. House, gramophone, arm, and butterfly are the last things we need. We got the gramophone handle. Oh. Ooh. Psychology. Father has a real spirit, an artist and a scientist at the same time. His movies stirred people's hearts, and his inventions served the country well. I can't believe he's gone. Engineering. Best motion picture. So what was the point of the hint? That thing. Letter T. Alright, the first letter of each book is in a font that doesn't match the rest, but I can spell a word with them by rearranging the books. Oh, that was... I just need a key. We got a key to where? The theater key. Oh, what is me? Theater. Ooh, it looks like someone rampaged through here. Why'd I say it like that? I feel impressions in the wall. I can feel impressions in the wall. Maybe I can make a rubbing. Maybe I can make a rubbing on paper. Ooh. And that, my friends, is where the pencil comes into place. 3144. Okay, we need something to hit. What happened to the power cable for the jukebox? Oh, there's someone in there. We need the cat. Dun dun dun. What? That might be our brother. Because he is missing. Alright, so we got map piece 1 of 5. We got a gold record. We got the gramophone arm. We got the sticky tape. We got the mouse toy, which we can use to lure the cat. And we got 2 of small garden locks. Not that one. Where's the code thingy? I didn't need the paper anyways, I already remembered it. Music room! That's not an aquarium castle in there. I'll have to drain the water. Dear Mr. Wolf, we are pleased with your results so far and have shared them with the highest circles of the military. You have done your country proud. We have expressed great regret over the accident involving your assistant, but it is a small price to pay for victory against our country's threats, both foreign and domestic. Please continue your work. Regards, General Lee Porter. Alright, so now we got a projector blueprint. These valves must control the water in the aquarium. Well, that was simple. And we got the large garden mark. Alright, but I think we're going to conclude this episode of Final Cut Death on the Silver Screen here. We got a large garden mark. We got a projector blueprint half. We got a magnet. We got 1 of 5 map pieces. We got sticky tape. We got a mouse toy. And we got 2 out of 3 garden locks. I've been Jeff Lurie. I hope you guys had fun. And I'll see you next time.